Hey guys, how are you? So today is going to be a little bit of an interesting conversation. There's a couple things that Erik, Archangel Uriel, wants me to talk about. And they seem like they're going to be kind of like totally, like not totally separate, but kind of separate, but it does come together. And you might be able to tell right away how it will, but that being said, we're going to talk about for me personally, and then what I'm also getting in general, the difference between the collective versus God source. And then Erik wants me to spin into talking about sex and orgasms, but and it spins into God's source. So we're going to talk about that. And yeah, so just give me 1 second here. Hang on. And yes, I'm nervous about this, talking about this. I mean, I know it's not going to be raunchy or anything. But still, I'm a little nervous talking about it. So that being said, first to explain what is the collective versus God source. Technically, it's the same. The previous video that I did yesterday, so the video I did yesterday, I channeled the collective. So what would be the difference between that versus if I channeled straight source? Technically, we are all straight source, right? We're also just playing right now within this as source, and we're under amnesia, right? And we're remembering and waking up. So straight source is all of us within that oneness with no playing of duality. And it's pure unconditional love, and it's full pure consciousness. The collective is all, and you can feel that it's the oneness, but then you can also feel it's individualized. So an example Erik is wanting me to give you guys is like a strawberry shake. So the collective is, actually just give me 1 second here. Okay, so I know I could channel it like straight like this, but I channeled it earlier in a comment, and I just want to reread all that instead of doing this. So the collective is each ingredient in the shake speaking individually together as one, and you're playing with the ingredients individually, yet enjoying it within that mix of the oneness that the shake is. Whereas God's source is God's source is the good old shake, nice and blended, and you're just enjoying it all as one, even though you know you just played with the mix of ingredients. So I hope that helps kind of explain what that is. I hope that makes sense. So that's kind of how that plays. And then Erik wants me to go into talking a little bit about sex and orgasms, sorry, I'm just pulling up this thing that I want to read here, and kind of how that spins back into God's source and that one being that one, which is what we truly are. Okay, so this quote, a friend of mine on Facebook shared it, and it looks like it was written by a woman named Carissa Marie. I'll copy and paste the quote and her name in the description of this. So the first sentence of it, excuse me, sorry, like I said, I'm nervous, so my throat chakra's clogging. So the first sentence of this, they want me to read it and explain it before I continue on with the rest of it. So it says here, when sex becomes a production or performance, that is when it loses its value. And excuse me, Erik's smiling and he's laughing, he's clapping his hands, and he's so excited to talk about this. He has said this before through other sources, and he's going, sex is fucking awesome. And he is pointing out to play with it, absolutely play with it and have fun. It's so, sorry, he's just having me look at the sentence again. When it becomes a production or performance, that's when it loses its value. And he's saying ding too, because my thoughts just went to everything has value. And so Eric's saying ding to that. And he's saying exactly. So he's saying, keep in mind, remember, everything does have value. Everything is playing out how it's supposed to. All things happen for us, not against us. And he is reminding everyone, you know, this is your movie. You know, you designed it, you signed up for it, you're playing it the way you're choosing to play it. What he's also pointing out, ding, he's talking about the awareness and our consciousness. We're waking up and we're realizing that sex is so much more than what we've realized as humans. It's not just two bodies coming together and feeling physical pleasure and making babies. It's healing, it's magic, it's way beyond, in a way that I know I'm even blocking right now. I'm blocking and I can't even comprehend. There's something very, very big and very beautiful. Back home, you have sex with everyone because even when you hug, your energies merge. There you go. That's sex, right? It's so much more than what we've realized. And ding, yes, they're going to help us start, and they have already helped us to help us start melting those old paradigms and illusions and perspectives away into what the truth of it is, and bringing that online. Erik. So, and now he's going into, now putting that aside, not putting it aside, but remembering that, he's going into this next part of it, which is what he really wants to focus on. 1 second here. So this part is what he really wants to be focusing on. It says here, be mutual, be loud, be clumsy, make noises, be quiet and make a mess, bite, scratch, push, pull, hold, thrust, remove the pressure from the moment, love the moment, embrace it, enjoy your body, enjoy your partner's body, produce sweat, be natural, entice your senses, give into pleasure, bump heads, miss when you kiss, laugh when it happens, speak words, speak with your body, speak with your soul, speak to their soul, touch their skin, kiss their goosebumps and play with their hair, scream, beg, whimper, sigh, let your toes curl, lose yourself, chase your breath, keep the lights on, watch their eyes when they explode, forget worrying about the extra skin, sizes of parts and things that are meaningless, save the expectations, take each second as it comes, smear your makeup, mess up your hair, rid your masculinity, and lose your ego. Detonate together, collapse together, and melt into each other. And that's just so beautiful. And Erik's just like, ding fucking ding. Yes, like he's just like, I fucking love it. Like he's fucking loving this. Detonate together, explode together, melt together. That there, circling back into the oneness. So first of all, you know, yes. So that circles back into the oneness, right? And we're going to talk about that in a second, but he just does want to focus on that big chunk before that part. You know, he's talking about letting go of your inhibitions, your ego, your judgments, your stresses, fears, anxieties, your illusions, your baggage, your resistance, letting go and just be free. Let yourself be vulnerable. You are not your bodies. You are not your bodies. You are not your bodies. You are not your body. It's so, and he's like, yeah, I'm getting like, he's going after my foot, and it feels like it's making me want to start crying. Like it feels so powerful. Like it's like, you are not your bodies. You are not your bodies. And we're really ready to start stepping into that and accepting it. And I'm here, limitless. We are limitless, and we are not limited by our bodies and by our avatars. We are our souls. We are our higher selves, and we are allowing that to come online. So he's talking about enjoying each other for what we are and how we're playing it, and not judging. Just enjoying it. And he's not circling around, he's pointing out, he has said before through, I know he said it through other sources as well, how two of the main physical reasons, because we're not actually physical, but we play with the illusion of physical. So two of the main physical reasons we incarnate is for food and sex. And he's saying, fucking enjoy it. It's to be shared. It's to be shared and played with. Fucking enjoy it and have fucking fun with it. Fucking A. Ding fucking ding. Play with it and enjoy it. And there is that reminder of doing it within love, because our awareness is coming online. So there's illusions that we play with it still, but we're melting those illusions away. So just being aware of where the illusions are kicking in and then doing your work on that. Play, have fun, share. It's not taboo. And he's pointing out this whole old paradigm of how sex is sacred, and you've got to make sure that you're being careful with what energies you're mixing yourself with. Old paradigm. I'm seeing scratching out, scratch. He's got like, it's like a big black marker or pencil, and he's just and he's going, and then it's a big red X. It's all you, baby. It's up to you to melt your illusions away. There is nothing but love. Sex is love. Sex is source. Everything is sex in a certain way. That just came out. That came like, that was straight. That was brand. That was straight. Everything is sex in a certain way. It is. Everything is sex. That's why, again, it's not, duality is illusion. It's not actually 1 + 1 = 2. That we were taught that wrong. It was meant to be that way for a while, but now we're remembering it's 1 + 1 = 3. I've talked about this several times, not even very recently. It's 1 + 1 = 3 because it's already 2 together. We're already together. And we create and make 3, and we keep creating, making, playing. Sex is everything. It's to be shared and open, and it's healing. Those who are overly sexual are actually strong healers. They're very strong healers. Very strong healers. Sex and laughter are two very strong healing energies, I guess we can say. Same thing. You can say it like that. So, and then that's just it. Now spinning into, and that's just it. Sex, orgasm, oneness. That is like the closest point that you're getting to that oneness again, into source. You are source. You are coming back into that oneness again in that point. And that's where they wanted to circle around to, and to you know, we start talking about what's the difference between the collective and source. We're playing with this individualness, the illusion of individualness, but we're really all one. And the collective, you can feel that individual, but within the oneness. And then the oneness, you can feel you're not alone, but there is zero playing of separation. And then within this playing of the duality, the closest moment that we get to that oneness within the physical, playing within the illusion of the physical, is that orgasm moment. That moment where you detonate together and melt together and come into that one. Collapsing is blank slate and bringing on the new. Big bang, right? It's like, it's a pleasure-filled tower moment in a sense. You're in this moment of this, it's all love. That's why it's not actually tower moment, because it's, well, I mean, tower moments are love too. So yeah, it's without the illusion of, well, it can be. I'm just so focused on outside of the illusion of it. It's, you know, there's basically what I'm feeling and getting. The reason why I'm using the word tower moment is because it's that heat of the moment, and it can be animalistic, it can be raw, and there can be some pain that can come up with it, and then you get to that explosion moment, and then and in that explosion moment, it's beyond. Because even that is like the like that aha, we're getting like that blank slate. Now we're going into the beyond part of the blank slate, right? But like that tower moment, that explosion, that detonation, and that melding, that moment where it's just, you're that one. and it's nothing but energy, and the two of you become one, and it's ecstasy. And then that afterwards is what's always there. That's where that's coming in. Thank you. But then with outside the illusion, you never get that guilt kick in, or like any kind of, you know, fear programming or illusions or baggage or anything like that. So he's saying we're all strawberry shakes, and or any kind of flavor of shake or anything that you want to pick. We all blend together, and technically we're all one. We're only pretending that we're these separate ingredients. And that's just it. Technically though, with the shake, you'd want to maybe reverse it a bit. You know, we're already the one, and then we kind of spit out the ingredients, you know. But we forgot, so we're playing that we're the ingredients and we're coming into the one. So see, switch, reverse. Yeah. So, all right, there we go. I think that's good for now. I hope you guys, again, as always, got something out of this. I know I'm always repetitive in my things that I say when I start and finish. I apologize. But, oh my God, dizzy dream, dizzy dream, dizzy dream, dizzy dream. This is happening constantly now, which I'm thankful for. This is what I've been asking. I want this because that's what this is. It's a dream. And I know every video I've been saying this lately. I apologize. But guys, it's getting stronger. It's getting stronger. And I'm so thankful. Oh my God, my arms, my hands. Like, it is just, I can't even describe how I'm feeling. Like, it's all good though. Like, it's all positive. I'm just like, I feel so like light, and I feel this energy all around me, and like, I feel floaty, and everything feels like a dream. And then there's stuff about it that's like beyond. I can't properly explain it, but it's cool. So, all right. I'm going to stop rambling and let you guys go. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you all very, very much. And as always, have a wonderful now. Bye.